to Mabt News. I'm Addison Emnith, and these are my co-stars, Bridget Coons, Trinity Wetch, and Macy Hanley.
Today we have a special guest. Her name is Brooke Coons. She is a specialist in interface science.
Hello, Brooke. How's your day?
Good, how was yours?
Pretty good. Can you tell us something about interface stages?
Yes. First we will talk about G1, which is rapid growth of replicator of everything else. Next we'll talk about S, which is DNA replication. And last we will talk about G2, which is preparation for cell division.
Breaking news! The cells are dividing!
Nanny for jobs this week. Sister chromatids separate, so we need drivers to take them to all of their activities.
For sports, we have the chromosomes line up at the 50-yard line and get ready for their play.
For time, we have a nuclear membrane didn't form around the chromatin in time so the money was stolen.
For the topic of science this week, we have prophase. Prophase is copied DNA that condenses into chromosomes.
Mabt News, signing off. Stay fierce.
Action.
Welcome back to Mabt News. I'm Addison Emnith, and these are my co-stars, Bridget Coons, Trinity Wetch, and Macy Hanley.
We have a special treat today. Mr. Howe, the author, offered us to read the first 2 pages of his science novel. Mr. Howe couldn't join us today, but we will be expecting him sometime in the future.
Mr. Howe's science novel. As you read on the previous page, some organisms have only one cell. Unicellular organisms do all living things need for their survival within one cell. For example, the amoeba is ingesting another unicellular organism, a type of green algae called a desmid, for food. Unicellular organisms also respond to their environment, get rid of waste, grow, and even reproduce on their own. Unicellular organisms include both prokaryotic and some eukaryotic cells. Prokaryotics, recall that a cell without a membrane-bound nucleus is a prokaryotic cell. In general, prokaryotic cells are similar than eukaryotic cells and have fewer cell structures. A unicellular organism also made of one prokaryotic cell is called a prokaryote. Some prokaryotes live in groups called colonies. Some can also live in extreme environments. Eukaryotes. You might recall that a eukaryotic cell has a nucleus surrounded by a membrane and many other specialized organelles. For example, the amoeba has an organelle called a contractile vacuole. Its functions like a bucket, and it's used to bail out water of a boat. The contractile vacuole collects excess water from the amoeba's cytoplasm. Then it pumps the water out of the amoeba. This prevents the amoeba from swelling and bursting. The unicellular organism that is made of one eukaryotic cell is called a eukaryote. There are thousands of different unicellular eukaryotes, such as algae that grows on the inside of an aquarium and fungus that causes athlete's foot. Multicellular organisms are made of many eukaryotic cells working together like a crew on an airplane. Each member of the crew, from the pilot to the mechanic, have a specific job that is important for the plane's operation. Similarly, each type of the cell in a membrane or in a multicellular organism has a specific job that is important to the survival of the organism. As you read in the last lesson, all cells in the multicellular organisms from one cell, a fertilized egg, cell division starts quickly after fertilization. The first cell made can be any type of cell, such as a muscle cell, a nerve cell, or a blood cell. The process by which a cell becomes different types of cells is called cell cell differentiation. You might recall that a cell instructions and contains its chromosomes. Also, nearly all the cells of an organism have identical sets of chromosomes. If an organism's cell have identical sets of instructions, how can the cell be different? Different cell types use different parts of the instructions on the chromosomes. A few of many different types of cells that can result from human cell differentiation as shown in figure 11.
We'll just cut that part. Fun facts of the day. An organism is made of organ systems, organ, tissue, and cells that all function together and enable the organism's survival. Fun fact number 2. Similar cells work together and form tissue such as animal muscle tissue that contracts the stomach to help digest. Plant vascular tissue indicated by red arrows moves water and nutrients through the plant. Those are all the fun facts I have for you today. Thank you.
Cut.
Action.
Fun facts of the day. An organism is made of organ systems, organs, tissue, and cells that all function together and enable the organism's survival. Fun fact number 2. Similar cells work together and form tissue such as animal muscle tissue that contracts the stomach to help digestion. Plant vascular tissue indicated by red arrows move water and nutrients through the plant. Those are all the facts I have for you today. Thank you.
For some of the lucky words we have today, text this word to 471-7491. Again, 471-7491 to win a lucky prize.
The process by which cells become different types of cell called cell differentiation.
Cut.
Okay.
Cell differentiation is the word.
Cell differentiation.
Everyone should go cell differentiation.
Okay, but we should all say cell differentiation so they know to
Okay,
text.
yeah, can we just like redo that one? Just Trinity saying the process. Or actually, let's just redo these. Both.
No.
Yeah, she's gonna go too.
Okay.
So starting with me.
Action.
For some of the lucky words we have today, text this word to 471-7491. Again, 471-7491 to possibly win a lucky prize.
The process by which the cell become different types of cells called cell differentiation.
We didn't say it.
Yeah, Trin, you have to kind of like go.
You have to pause so we can all get ready to say it.
and then
Okay, you can pause it like we're.
Are you still recording?
No, I paused it.
Okay.
Trin, yeah.
Action.
It's serious time. A unicellular organism carries out all the activities necessary for survival with one cell.
Serious. So serious.
Action.
1, 2, 3.
Mabt News signing off. Stay fierce.
Bloopers.
Action.
Welcome to Mabt.
Action.
The cell by which. Wait, that's wrong.
Okay, just keep going.
The process by which the cell become different types of cells is called
Cell differentiation.